Welcome to the video replay of Double Up Trivia for July 19th, 2020. While this video just contains the questions and answers, the live event, which streams Sundays at 7 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/yearofglad, features live scoring and competition among teams. Rounds 1 and 2 each have 8 questions. During the actual event, teams will complete answer sheets and submit them at the end of each round. The value of each question is determined once all the answers are submitted and is based on the difficulty as determined by the number of correct answers for each question. Also, teams get to double the value of one question per round. For the video replay, I'll read the question and then pause for a few seconds. If you want more time to think about the question, simply pause the video playback. Each question will be followed by its answer. In the live event, teams would see all 8 questions prior to submitting their answers. Round 1, Question 1. What product was co-created by Todd Field, the director of In the Bedroom and Little Children, during his time working for the Portland Mavericks, and was pitched to the Wrigley Company by Jim Bouton? The answer is Big League Chew, currently endorsed by the Baseball Hall of Fame. Round 1, Question number 2. What person's name has been removed from the lower right of this postage stamp? And the answer is Virginia Dare, who was the first English child born in a New World possession and later disappeared with the rest of the Roanoke colonists. Round 1, Question number 3. One of the 2 titular characters in what TV show was portrayed by Loretta Swit in the 1981 pilot movie, Meg Foster in the TV show's first season, and Sharon Gless in the remaining 6 seasons? And the answer is Cagney and Lacey. The producers of MASH refused to let Swit out of her contract in order to continue to portray Christine Cagney. Round 1, Question number 4. What drink was traditionally made in goatskin bags hung near a doorway so anyone passing through would bump it and help keep the milk and grains well mixed to aid in fermentation? And the answer is kefir. In Latin America, kefir is known as Bulgarian drink. Round 1, Question number 5. What French Minister of War advocated the creation of a long series of fortifications and obstacles with the intention of deterring a German invasion? And the answer is André Maginot. The Germans circumvented the Maginot Line by passing through Belgium in May 1940. Round 1, Question number 6. In July 2020, Recep Erdogan converted what 6th century building from a museum back into a mosque, a designation it first obtained upon its home city's conquest by the Ottoman Empire? And the answer is the Hagia Sophia, which was originally a Christian cathedral before being converted to a mosque upon the fall of Constantinople in 1453. Round 1, Question number 7. One of the main characters in C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters shares his name with what plant used in various spirits and known for its bitter taste? And the answer is wormwood. In The Screwtape Letters, wormwood is the demon Screwtape's nephew. Wormwood, the plant, is used in the production of absinthe. Round 1, Question number 8. One of the most famous works by what artist, consisting of glass, steel, and a 14-foot tiger immersed in a 5% formaldehyde solution, is considered one of the iconic pieces of British art from the 1990s? And the answer is Damien Hirst. They had to have the shark replaced in 2006. That brings us to the Data Dash round. The Data Dash round has 4 questions, each of which has a numerical answer. During the actual event, teams give answers to all 4 questions in less than 2 minutes. Then, for each question, teams are ranked based on how close their answers are to the correct answer. The team with the closest answer gets 4 points, the next closest gets 3 points, and so on. This week's Data Dash questions are: number 1, in what year did the Dow Jones Industrial Average close above 1,000 for the first time? Number 2, x factorial is the product of all positive whole numbers less than or equal to x. How many digits are in 25 factorial when written in regular notation? Number 3, how many times greater is the area of the United States than the area of Andorra? And number 4, what are Ken Jennings' lifetime Jeopardy winnings in US dollars? And the answers for this week's Data Dash questions: the Dow closed above 1,000 for the first time in 1972. 25 factorial has 26 digits. The United States is 21,012 times bigger than Andorra. And Ken Jennings' lifetime Jeopardy winnings amount to $4,370,700. That brings us to round 2, which works exactly like round 1, with scoring based on the question's actual difficulty, and with each team having the ability to double the value of one question. Round 2, question number 1. In 1995, the Vatican compiled a list of great films divided into 3 categories: religion, values, and art. What 1993 film, placed in the values category, is the most recent film included on the list? The answer for question 1 is Schindler's List. Some other films include Ben-Hur, Chariots of Fire, Fantasia, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Round 2, question number 2. What term for the frenzy directed toward a particular Hungarian pianist by his admirers is also the name of a song from the band Phoenix's 2009 album Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix? And the answer is Listomania. According to one report, a female admirer retrieved the stump of a cigar smoked by Liszt and had it encased in a locket engraved with his initials. Round 2, question number 3. What type of hat, worn especially for hunting, is identified with detectives because of its association with Sherlock Holmes? The answer is deerstalker. There are variations, including the sportsman's deerstalker, which only has a single brim instead of 2 brims. Round 2, question number 4. What noun, which also means deception, is a serpentine curve intentionally placed at the end of a long straightaway on a racecourse with the goal of causing drivers to slow down? The answer to round 2, question number 4 is chicane. Chicanes are also used to calm regular automotive traffic as well as pedestrian traffic. Round 2, question 5. What former NFL player, now a sports analyst, had 2 nicknames, both of which have a rhyming component, and one of which contains the name of a chemical element? That NFL player is Deion Sanders, who was known as Primetime as well as Neon Dion. Round 2, question number 6. What sea, which once spanned the borders of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, no longer exists and is considered a massive environmental disaster? The answer is the Aral Sea, which had declined to 10% of its original size and split into 4 lakes, most of which continue to shrink. Round 2, question 7. What rock musical follows an East German singer in a fictional band, has music inspired by 1970s glam rock artists, and won the 2014 Tony Award for Best Revival of a Musical? The answer is Hedwig and the Angry Inch, which won multiple Best Director awards and a Golden Globe nomination, but was a box office bomb. Round 2, question number 8. On April 3rd, 1974, what woman announced via audio tape that she was taking the name Tanya, inspired by the name of a comrade of Che Guevara, an act she later claimed was not done of her own volition, but rather to keep herself alive? And that woman was Patty Hearst, who went to prison after being convicted of a bank robbery. Her sentence was commuted by Jimmy Carter, and she was later pardoned by Bill Clinton. That brings us to round 3, the final round of Double Up Trivia. For round 3, the teams are given a category with approximately 10 answers. Each team submits exactly 5 answers. Those answers are scored based on how common or rare they are. The rarer the answer, based on the actual responses from the teams, the more points. This week's round 3 question: a list of 10 films is shown below. Who are 5 of the 10 directors of these films? And the films are Zero Dark 30, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Pi, Four Little Girls, The Fifth Element, The Sixth Sense, The Seven Samurai, 8½, and The Ninth Gate. And the 10 directors of these films. And there you can see the points scored by teams in this week's final round. The directors are Roman Polanski, Catherine Bigelow, Guy Ritchie, Darren Aronofsky, M. Night Shyamalan, Akira Kurosawa, Federico Fellini, Milos Forman, Spike Lee, and Luc Besson. Thanks for watching this replay of Double Up Trivia. Future replays will be posted on this channel, but please come join the actual live event streaming every Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/yearofglad. There's no cost to play and no prizes. Just show up, see what you know, and learn something new. Thanks for watching.